Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, and welcome to the Caterpillar Mining webinars. My name is Araceli Sanchez, and I am a senior marketing consultant supporting mining CVAs for Caterpillar Global Mining based in Tucson, Arizona. I'm very excited to bring to you today's topic: increase uptime and value, understanding ground engaging tools, and undercarriage customer value agreements for mining. Today, we'll be taking an in-depth look at how GET and undercarriage components are supported by customer value agreements through your CAT dealer. We'll explore how these agreements are designed to help your mine site reduce downtime, manage costs, and extend the life of your components, machines, and fleets. Please note that this event is being recorded and will be made available for viewing in the future. All Caterpillar Mining webinar recordings are available on cat.com/mining webinars. Now, there may be dealers, customers, or competitors attending today or watching the recording later. And so we just want to make sure we don't share any competitive information that's sensitive. Basically, we won't be discussing things today like pricing, discounts, terms, and the like. And if you are an existing customer, feel free to contact your CAT dealer for any specific information that you see here today. But before we get started, a few housekeeping items. Please note that this event is scheduled for only 1 hour. And the screen in front of you today is interactive, so feel free to navigate and explore all the buttons and sections surrounding this presentation. For example, you can find more information about today's speakers, as well as myself, in the presenter bio section at the bottom left-hand of your screen. We also brought helpful brochures related to our topic that are available for download in the downloadable section. And as a special treat, we'll be asking you, our audience, to participate in a few polls throughout the webinar. If you have any questions at any time during this webinar, use the Q&A section on the bottom right-hand of your screen and type in your questions. Our experts will be answering them live at the very end of this webinar. Here is today's agenda. We'll have our experts walk you through our mining CVA solutions. We'll spend some time focusing on undercarriage CVAs before we dive into GET CVAs. The last 15 minutes or so will be dedicated to Q&A. And with that, I'd like to introduce our speakers, Milos Vukosavljevic and Andrew Swan. Milos is originally from Serbia and is currently based in Geneva, Switzerland. He brings a global perspective and a strong background in aftermarket solutions to his role as a senior CVA consultant. Milos has worked closely with dealers and customers across diverse markets, building strong relationships and delivering value through collaborative, customer-focused initiatives. And Andrew, based in Perth, Western Australia, serves as a senior CVA consultant. With a strong background in aftermarket solutions and customer support, Andrew brings decades of experience across both Caterpillar and external industries. His Caterpillar career includes leadership roles in CVA consulting, remanufacturing, sales, and service marketing. Now, before I hand things over to our presenters, let's watch a quick video on CVAs.
Solutions for customers can have various forms. You might have a large customer, you might have a slightly smaller mining customer. They all got challenges and they've got targets to meet, and you make part of that solution for them.
The overall benefits of a Caterpillar CVA for a mining customer comes down to the flexibility.
The CVA for us is very convenient. The uptime of the CVA really reduces our work here on site by letting somebody else organise all the parts, and it's all done by one part number. It's on site, done deal.
Overall, Caterpillar difference that we bring to the mine site, it's a partnership. So having that relationship with the CAT dealer means that we're working to make sure we've got the right parts when you need them.
If we didn't have that parts with CVA, it'd be a lot more work for us, for me, for the planners. We'd have to dig all that stuff out.
The Caterpillar difference is the level of support that the dealer offers, be it the parts supply, the technicians we send out to site, or the backup support from the office.
Customer Value Agreement, or CVA, gives the customer reassurance that their equipment is going to have a high level of uptime. They'll know what the costings are going to be so they can plan and budget their prices. It gives them some reassurance that their equipment's up there, ready to go. They know what the costs are going to be.
We want to get away from reactive maintenance and make it predictive maintenance, so you get a lot more life out of your machines.
The key difference that we find with the Caterpillar brand is the support that they offer, especially through their dealer in New Zealand, TerraCat. That's been a key part of the success of the Macrae's mine over the last 33 years.
They've had Caterpillar on site, I'm pretty sure, since the start, and Caterpillar will be here till the end as well. They've just been reliable, and the support that we get for any of the issues that do come up is instant as well.
Our support helps bring peace of mind to the customer by knowing that their needs are taken care of in a timely manner.
Flexibility, efficiency gains, that's a CVA.
Well, that video really captures the essence of what CVAs deliver. Flexibility in the services you choose, convenience at every step, getting the right parts exactly when you need them, while having CAT dealer technicians available. Whether on site or wherever your machines are working. And with established costing, you can budget and plan with confidence. So we continue. Good evening, everyone. I'm Miloš Vukosavljević, Senior CVA Consultant at Caterpillar, based in Geneva, Switzerland. And over the next 15 minutes or so, I would like to talk to you about our Undercarriage CVA solutions. But before we dive in, we'd like to again quickly hear from you. When you're talking about service agreements with your CAT dealer, which of these factors matter most to you? So just like before, if you could just take a quick moment to respond to the poll on your screen, and we will get going. We'll give it a few more seconds. So again, which of the following is most important to you when discussing service agreements with your dealer? Is it the flexible payment options, committed turnaround time, extended component life, or condition monitoring? Give it a few more seconds as the responses are coming in. Okay, seems like we do have a few, so let's go ahead and take a quick look at the results. So flexible payment options, committed turnaround time, extended component life seems to be the winner here, closely followed by condition monitoring. So you just identified what matters most to keeping your operations running. But the good news is all of these are exactly what a CAT customer value agreement or a CVA is designed to deliver. A partnership with your CAT dealer that's focused on uptime, cost control, and simplicity. So for those of you who are not familiar with our CVAs, here are the 4 key value promises behind every CVA. With hassle-free ownership, we simplify equipment management with clear terms and flexible options tailored to your business. With hassle-free maintenance, we schedule services on your terms with parts ready and support for tasks you want to handle yourself. With security of expert dealer support, you can rely on your CAT dealer for the expertise and resources needed to keep your machines running. And with peace of mind from equipment health management, stay informed with digital tools inspections and wear specialists to reduce that unplanned downtime. So all of this is backed by committed outcomes to improve physical availability and minimize downtime. Now, let's dive into the CVAs for undercarriage and ground engaging tools, the 2 areas where these agreements deliver an exceptional value. So CVA frameworks, again, for those of you who are not familiar with it, are organized around the 4 value promises we just covered. Each framework offers different levels of value-added solutions that are organized into 3 tiers. As you can see here, convenience, performance, and confidence. This structure ensures flexibility to meet the needs of different types of customers and also the level of involvement they expect from their dealer. So what you see here represents best practices from around the world that are already being executed by dealers and customers. However, keep in mind that these frameworks are not one size fits all. We actually like to work backwards from your site situation and then tailor them to your specific needs. Now, we're not going to go through the entire framework, but let's look at some key pieces of the undercarriage framework and how it delivers on the promises we just talked about. So, for example, with flexible payment options, you can choose how you want to pay. Pay as you go or upfront. And this is not allowing you just for payment flexibility. It also introduces the undercarriage management concept that is focused around cost per hour. Now, assurance programs allow Caterpillar and your CAT dealer to commit to meeting the expected life of your undercarriage components, giving you confidence in your investment, essentially. And your dealer can also provide timely inspections and monitoring and uses the advanced CAT digital tools like the CAT wear management system. And plus remote monitoring through CAT track wear sensors helps you stay ahead of the wear and avoid surprises. So this is now available for large dozers for D9s, with D10s and D11s coming in 2026. And then lastly, for this framework, CVAs for undercarriage are basically structured into these three categories also, where you can choose the level of dealer involvement you need, from doing some tasks yourself to full service support for the life of your machine. So these options give you control, confidence, and basically the backing of the dealer expertise. And they're all designed to keep your undercarriage performing at its best. So before we move on, I would just like to quickly highlight the latest feature we added to the framework, which is the CAT track wear sensor, which we consider to be basically a game changer for the remote monitoring and proactive maintenance. So this is exclusive to CAT machines. The track wear sensor remotely monitors undercarriage wear to predict replacements needs and minimize downtime. This is integrated with CAT wear management system, and it sends automated alerts at key wear intervals for easier planning. So each machine has 2 smart links, one per side, with no impact on structural life and the battery life up to 7 years. It is built for durability, it is waterproof, shock resistant, and tested for some extreme conditions with a forecast accuracy of about plus minus 10%. So regarding availability, it is factory installed on new D9 starting Q4 2025, and aftermarket kits will also be available and activated by the dealer. Concerning cost, there will be no price increase for the CTWS or the CAT track wear management system. So again, this is the latest feature in the CVA framework, where basically the wear sensor gives you the real-time insights, automated inspections, and confidence in planning. Now we're going to move on quickly to the undercarriage CVA for hydraulic mining shovels, or HMS, and electric row shovels, ERS. And this is built on the very same framework. So across both product lines, you will notice that we maintain the 4 core value promises, and again, each supported at 3 different levels. And the structure is designed to adapt to customers' unique needs, providing flexibility while driving results. So although the framework remains familiar, the specific value-added services that are offered within each CVA in general are tailored to fit the requirements of the equipment and your operations. So for HMS, our CVA encompasses the entire model lineup from the 6015 to the 6090. And for the ERS, it applies to the 7495s, HD, and HF models as well. So this means that no matter which shovel you have, there will be a CVA that is right for you. So just like with the previous framework, let me highlight just a few features of our approach. With the hassle-free ownership, we offer flexible financing options to make ownership straightforward and accessible wherever it's applicable. And this empowers you to focus on your operation while we handle the details in the background. With hassle-free maintenance, Our extensive portfolio of maintenance services that you can see here on the framework is designed to suit a variety of needs. Some of these services may be a model or region specific, but our network of dealers is ready to discuss your requirements and customize a solution that fits you best. With the security of dealer expert support, we have asset protection that many of you know as undercarriage assurance. This has been really a cornerstone of our support for years. So now, with this framework, we go even further with extended asset protection that is evaluated on a case-by-case basis. So through a collaborative process, we can assess your site conditions, look at your operating practices and undercarriage wear, and then together with your dealer, we can determine the best plan to maximize the longevity and performance of your equipment. And then lastly here, with the peace of mind from equipment health management, this might be just the most critical component of the CVA, where timely and high quality inspections are essential. They help us accurately predict remaining life, prevent catastrophic failures, and ensure that undercarriage replacements are planned and available exactly when you need them. So it's this type of proactive approach that really minimizes the downtime and maximizes the productivity. So whether you're managing a single shovel or an entire fleet, for example, our CVA framework is engineered to deliver confidence, operational efficiency, and maybe most importantly, excitement for the future of your operation. So speaking of excitement, at Caterpillar, we love hearing about what our customers do well. Across regions, we collect these customer success stories because they show the real impact of the planning and partnership I just talked about. So each story is unique, and we strive to promote them whenever possible, because when one customer succeeds, we basically all learn. So here's one example that talks about CVAs reducing downtime through dealer-supported wear management, planned services, inspections, condition monitoring, and the insurance, all of the pieces I just talked about. So these results are typical when you partner with your CAT dealer to establish a CVA. Repairs happen without failure, services are completed on time, and parts and technicians are ready when you need them. So it's all about staying ahead of potential failures, avoiding costly downtime, and preventing damage to other components in your CAT equipment. So talk to your CAT dealer about the details behind other customer success stories that we have, as they can help you understand what worked for others and essentially guide you in turning your operation to a success story. So I would like to encourage our customers to showcase what they've done well, so we can share it and help others benefit from their experience. So that way together, we can raise the bar for everyone. Now, at the end, everyone basically plays a role in maximizing undercarriage life. Our customers need to keep machines connected for critical data. They need to work with the dealer to set services and make equipment available at intervals, and then adjust these intervals based on inspections and wear rates. Our CAT dealers use digital tools to notify customers when the service is due. They ensure parts and technicians are ready to assist, and they provide on-site support, forecasting, and training as needed. Caterpillar offers financing, commercial support, and extended protection. Caterpillar also provides digital tools for monitoring undercarriage and machine health, and delivers technical assistance and training with your dealer. So our goal is to improve collaboration between our customers, dealers, and Caterpillar to achieve maximum physical availability. So that would conclude the undercarriage portion of the presentation.
Hi everyone, my name's Andrew Swan and I'm the Senior CVA for the Asia Pacific based in Perth, Western Australia. I'll be digging into the benefits of engaging in GET, a bucket or a wire rope CVA with your Caterpillar dealer. Ground engaging tools or GET, buckets and wire rope are essential for Caterpillar machines in mining and earth moving, supporting tasks like digging, grading and material handling. Reliable GET systems ensure optimal performance, and your success depends not just on the product itself, but also on supply, correct tip selection, labour, and maybe its payment options suited to your operation. In many applications, GET buckets and wire ropes can be that one item on your machine with the highest consumption rate, and you want peace of mind, and that is what a Caterpillar CVA can help deliver to your operation. GET and buckets experience varying wear rates due to factors like geology, blasting, and digging conditions. Because mining sites have a diverse daily activities, a CVA for your GET systems can help ensure that your machines operate efficiently. So a GET or bucket or wire rope CVA offers tailored services for individual components or complete systems. CVAs are customizable to your needs, allowing you, your dealer, and Caterpillar to agree on a set of desired outcomes within a defined framework. And just because you may have a non-Caterpillar bucket on your machine, this does not preclude you from having a holistic CVA solution with your dealers. Things that you need to think about when deciding what a CVA you need. So, is that a cash management flow that's important to you? What terms of the agreement, so time frame, that you want this to exist for? Do I want my staff to carry out the work, or maybe I want the dealer to do it? This question really relates to the staff have the technical capability to do it, or maybe do I have the right equipment on site to do this? Can my staff do the inspections? Maybe they need training and your dealer can help provide that for you. Do I need to own the bucket, or maybe I can lease it? Perhaps your servicing dealer has potential rental and lease bucket options. Do I want additional support agreements like Caterpillar GET Assurance? Talk with your servicing dealer on the availability or applicability of a GET Assurance program for your operations that goes beyond the standard Caterpillar warranty, that commits to meeting you, the customer, the expected life of GET components, mainly targeting tips, couplers, and wing shrouds. Do I want to undertake the inventory management, or would I prefer to have the dealer take on this operation for me? Would my operators benefit from operator assessments? Are my operators digging correctly? Are they attacking the face correctly? Are they backblading, resulting in premature wear? Inspections of your GET and your bucket conditions tells you a lot of how your operators are digging and loading or pushing. So, as we heard previously from Chad, the importance of CVAs are hassle-free ownership, hassle-free maintenance, security of expert dealer support, and peace of mind from the equipment health management. The table we can see here displayed shows the three main levels of service and is structured to assist you when working with your CAT dealer to identify what services will add value to your worksite. Remember that you know your needs and your dealer understands the equipment, components, and how to achieve the optimum performance based on the site activities and environment. The three levels shown here are increasing levels of dealer service provided, meaning you can concentrate on your main task, mining. Always remember, this framework is flexible. You may want to add something in or take something out. So the first part we're going to talk about is convenience. This is generally the do-it-myself customer who prefers to have short-term agreements, say 12 months in length, maybe with an auto-renewal process involved. They want to utilize their own labor. Doesn't necessarily want a lot of supporting services. Maybe they just want some GET advice on system setup and how to maintain it. Perhaps you as the customer, you're happy to carry out your own inspections, but maybe you need training. Maybe you want some inventory management support or agreement on availability. Maybe you don't necessarily want the full entire suite of condition monitoring reports and you just want basic pieces of information. So really, that's the convenience. We go up another level to performance. This is the do-it-with-me customer who prefers to have these short to medium-term agreements depending on the level of support services agreed upon when scoping out the CVA with the dealer. You can, at this point, normally access and utilise the GET assurance programs offerings. You might have varying price structures where available. Perhaps you want greater labour support from your dealer, say more detailed inventory management through more tailored advice to site-based inventory team, current stocking levels, order recommendations, etc. Dealer inspections using Bucket Pro catware management systems with a greater level of technical advice. Machine operational advice based on findings through detailed inspection reports and consumption reporting. Working with your site personnel to understand, is the machine staying where it is in the same geology, which we will expect to see the same wear rates, or perhaps it's going to be relocating to another area of the site that'll have different wear rates. And perhaps now you want to get more detailed reports from your machine. So you might wish to engage in dealer condition monitoring, or perhaps you want to have Caterpillar condition monitoring for the more detailed analytics. And finally, confidence. This is the do it for me who wants to concentrate on their main business, and that is mining. This customer wants a full solution and is interested in an objective-based outcome by having the dealer take care of every aspect of their GET, bucket and or wire rope requirements. These agreements tend to be longer periods-based engagement due to the significant requirements for the dealer's setup and the infrastructure to ensure personnel are able to carry out their functions. Having a CVA that covers all components of your ground engaging system using Caterpillar parts ensures compatibility and helps reduce maintenance and repair times, whilst ensuring the activity is being conducted in the most efficient manner. Please remember, your servicing dealers have trained technicians who provide support to ensure that your GET systems components are performing at their optimal levels through timely inspections and use of Caterpillar digital products such as Cat Bucket Pro and the catware management system. Dealers can also provide advice on ensuring the tip selection is correct for the desired outcomes. For example, there's no point in having a big bulky tip on your digger, hoping to achieve a longer life to save a few dollars, when you've inadvertently now impacted your digging performance, loading times, and fuel consumption costs that may outweigh any perceived savings that you're going to get from using the bigger, bulkier tips. So we're going to talk here about the catware management system, Bucket Pro. So Cat's Bucket Pro application is a cloud-based application and is key to understanding your full GET system and performance. So you're able to actually track your GET and bucket through this system. Inspection and monitoring of a GET system through Bucket Pro not only provides real-time information, but also allows you to work with your CAT dealers to identify issues and fix them before they cause unneeded extended downtime. The use of Bucket Pro also assists the identification of production trends to determine your cost of operations in regards to GET consumption. And they ensure that you are getting the most out of your GET components to ultimately reduce your total cost of ownership. Please contact your servicing dealer for both details and benefits of using these systems and using the dealer-supported inspection services. GET CVA success stories. Here's another success of how story example of how CVAs contribute to reduce downtime through planned services, inspections, and condition monitoring. Success stories like this are typical when establishing CVAs through your CAT dealer to drive repairs and change-outs before downtime, complete service windows, and within the expected time frame by having parts available and technicians ready to do the work. All in all, it's about getting in front of your maintenance requirements before you have any issues. And it's really important, by having these CVAs in place, they help give you greater efficiency and greater use of your GET system, meaning greater uptime. Everyone has a part to play in getting the most productivity and longest life out of your GET systems. So the customer, the customer, can ensure that you have your machine connected to the Caterpillar systems or the dealer condition monitoring network. This also just doesn't include connectivity, but also includes access to assess and inspect your GET for you and the bucket or the wire ropes on a regular basis. And it's really important that you do these regular inspections, as well as providing the customer site personnel for training to carry out preventative maintenance when dealer inspections is not something that's desired. Customers work with your CAT dealer to customize the best GET solutions for your application. Having the right combination of components drives efficiency and longer wear life. The CAT dealers. Your CAT dealer will be providing timely inspections using dedicated wear specialists to identify wear rates, expected change-out times, and ensure your GET systems are running at their optimal performance. Your CAT dealer will ensure that the parts, technicians are available as required to reduce the waiting times and keep your production uptime. CAT dealers will provide on-site support to assist with proper maintenance, forecasting services to be performed, and any training that you may need to get the most out of your productivity at the mine site. And finally, Caterpillar. Caterpillar offers GET assurance programs that help enable predictable expenses. Caterpillar continues to develop GET products, access to Bucket Pro and CWMS, Cat Wear Management System, along with technical expertise and training for our dealers and customers globally. So, in conclusion, a successful outcome for a customer that has a GET system CVA with dealers include, but are not limited to, improved machine efficiency, improved stock availability, improved scheduling for changeouts, improved GET performance as a system, improved budgeting outcomes, traceable wear trending data for improved overall planning, and potential operator training improvements. Other benefits of having CVAs is the additional contact the dealer servicing network have in understanding how the machine is performing and potential early identification of other non-GET bucket or wire rope issues arising. Did you know that there are other Caterpillar CVAs that you can discuss with your dealer? They might be powertrain assurance, hydraulic hose and coupling, cylinders and rods, or maintenance for mining, or as we might know them as marks, that work hand in hand with each other. A great example would be where a customer wants a total powertrain guarantee CVA tied in with an undercarriage CVA and a GET CVA for their hydraulic mining shovel. So finally, in conclusion, really appreciate you taking the time. You'll see a QR code down on the bottom right-hand side, and we would ask you to use this to contact your servicing dealers for more CVA solutions and discussions. Thank you for your time today, and now I'm going to hand it back to Ara. Ara, back to you.
Thank you, Milos and Andrew, and thank you to all of our participants for joining the webinar today. Now we have a quick survey for you. Tell us how we did, and if you'd like to be contacted, we'll make sure to connect you to your local CAT dealer. To learn more about customer value agreements for mining, visit cat.com/mining CVAs. Thank you again for joining, and remember to mine safely. Goodbye.